you thought I was going to be acting all silly, didn't you? Not this time. That's something I'd like to do. A long, long time ago, when I was just a little girl, I was old enough to read, but I was a little girl. I remember the Christmas program at our church had a part where I don't remember if it was written into a play or if they had me come up and do this. But anyway, I read the kids a Christmas story. It was the night before Christmas. And I'd like to read that to your kids. If you'd like to go get them, have them gather around, I'd like to read to them, "'Twas the night before Christmas." Ready? "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The children were nestled all snug in their bed, while visions of sugar plums danced in their head. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, as he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop, the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back. Why, he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkle, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, and nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a boat, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work. Filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." I hope you enjoyed that little story. I enjoyed reading it to you, even if I messed up a few little times, but that's okay. Well, let me tell you about another story. "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" is a really fun, cute story. But if you want to hear the real story about Christmas, the greatest story ever told, get your parents and take them a Bible and have them read to you the Christmas story from the Bible. You'll enjoy it just as much. It's a miracle. It's about a miracle. Hope you all have a Merry Christmas, and hope at least someone enjoyed this.